Hi, boys and girls. Miss Alfred here. Today I am going to read a story to you. It's called Twilight Comes Twice. And it's not your typical story where there's characters, a setting, a problem, a solution, a sequence of events. This story is written in a way that helps us practice an important skill we do when we read. If you remember our story time from Foundations, we have to make those mental images, those mind movies in our head, in our mind. We have to create our own mind movie based on what the author says, the words in the text, but also what we know about, the world. Okay, so you already looked at Miss Alfred's mini lesson. So now I'm going to read the story, and we're going to stop at certain parts in this story, and I want you to sketch your mind movie. The first couple times, Miss Alfred will share her thinking. When she points to her head, she's sharing her thinking. She'll share her thinking about her mental image, but you're going to go into your class kick activity and you are going to draw or sketch your mind movie, your mental image. And we know from Miss Alfred's mini lesson that this is called visualizing. You're visualizing, you're seeing in your mind, and you're using what you already know about things. So for instance, like Miss Alfred read this story, the title, Twilight Comes Twice. It's by Ralph, written by Ralph Fletcher. Those will be his words we're going to create mental images from. Illustrated by Kate Keisler. So when we get to certain pages where I'm going to have you create a mental image, your own mind movie, I'm not going to show you Kate Keisler's pictures. No, you are going to have to visualize on your own. So for instance, Twilight comes twice. Looking at this picture, and I see a special glow in the sky. I know that I've seen that glow before when it's almost dark, like at sunset. You get this very special glow in the sky. Also I've seen that on my morning walks. If I get up super early in the morning and I go for an early morning walk with the dogs, sometimes I see that glow in the sky really early in the morning. That's what I'm picturing and thinking about. Twice each day, a crack opens between night and day. Twice twilight slips through that crack. It stays only a short time, while night and day stand whispering secrets before they go their separate ways. Dusk is the name for evening twilight. Dusk gives the signal for night to be born. Dusk deepens the colors of ordinary things. Even the common grass takes on a luster that makes you stop to look. Ooh, luster. It's like a special shine or a special glow, just like I talked about on the cover. I know it might not be easy for you to see, boys and girls, but that's okay because you're making your own mind movies. You're picturing when you've been outside at dusk, right before it's dark, how the world in your neighborhood looks a little different. In the summer, dusk hisses on the sprinklers. It flushes out millions of mosquitoes and armies of bats to eat them. Fireflies appear swimming through the air, writing bright messages in secret code. I didn't show you that picture, boys and girls, because these are the words I want you to make your own mental image and you to sketch out on your first class kick slide. Well, really it's your second one, where it has the words, fireflies appear, swimming through the air, writing bright messages in secret code. Okay. I did give you the whole page, all the words on the page. So I'm going to reread the whole page now, and I'm going to tell you what I'm imagining in my head, in my mental image. And then I want you to go ahead and sketch what you have in your mind. In the summer, dusk hisses on the sprinklers. It flushes out millions of mosquitoes and armies of bats to eat them. So I know, well, first of all, when Miss Alfred was a kid, there were no sprinklers, but there was a hose. But I have sprinklers now. So I know that sound, psh, when the sprinklers come on and the water's around, and now those mosquitoes are bzzz, buzzing everywhere. And right when it's almost dark, you can see bats. You might not even know they're there, boys and girls. They're there, those black bird-like bats swooping down to eat the mosquitoes. And then the fireflies that appear. So Ralph Fletcher says fireflies appear. That means they weren't there a minute ago. That means that those fireflies, those little bugs that light up green and yellow, oh, when I was a little girl, we used to play with them. They were like magic. We used to actually catch them in jars, try to keep them. We actually did some pretty mean things to them because I didn't know any better. We thought they were like magic. Maybe we could make like magical rings out of them or something from those glowing bits. So now I know that fireflies appear swimming through the air, writing bright messages in secret code. I'm just picturing a night sky with these green and yellow flashes. And when Ralph Fletcher says secret code, I think and remember about our code talkers from Scholastic. Remember those Navajo code talkers? So that blinking, the green and yellow blinking light against the night sky, they're sending secret messages. So when you go to slide 2 in class kick, I want you to create your mind movie. I want you to sketch what you're visualizing. Slowly dusk pours the syrup of darkness into the forest. Crows gather in the trees for last-minute gossip before nightfall. In the park, dusk will let the kids finish, if they hurry, the Little League game on the baseball diamond. Okay. See that glow in the sky? Not quite day, not quite night. You guys play baseball in the summer? I know you go to the park because I hear about that. Two fishermen stand at the edge of a lake, casting far out into the fading night. Streetlights flicker on in deepening dusk. Trains bring people home, hungry and tired from work. Okay, we don't have trains in Pleasantville, but you know what? We do have people coming home right as it's getting dark from a long day's work. And they're hungry, and they're tired, and you can actually picture that in your own mind, what your family or your neighbors look like when they're coming home after a long day's work. Dusk prepares for the great celebration of night. It sets the table carefully. Venus, a few stars, perhaps a crescent moon. I'm going to close it now because this is the page that I want you to make another mental image, another mind movie, and then sketch it out in Facebook. So think about what you already know about the night sky. Picture it in your mind as I read these words again. Dusk, that time right before it's dark. Dusk prepares for the great celebration at night. It sets the table carefully. Venus, do you ever see that star at night, Venus? It's one of those bright, it's a planet, we know that, but it appears as a bright star in the night sky. A few stars and perhaps a crescent moon. You know that moon, it's not a circle, it's not even a half circle. It's just a sliver, just a crescent. I can picture that in my mind. When the sky is full and singing with stars, you know that twilight has given way to true night. When the sky is full and singing with stars, I almost think away those stars look like they're blinking, like those fireflies, but not with the green and yellow. They're just sort of sparkling up in the night sky. That's what Miss Alfred's picturing in her mind movie. wonder what your sketch is going to look like when you sketch Ralph Fletcher's words in your third slide on Class Kick. In the morning, a pale twilight touches the edge of the sky. It is called dawn. So not dusk anymore, boys and girls. It is dawn. Dawn is like a seed that will grow into daylight. With invisible arms, dawn erases the stars from the blackboard of night. Soon just the moon and a few stars will remain. Have you ever gotten up early? Did you look out the window before maybe the rest of the house was up or even the neighborhood was awake? And you could still see the moon in the sky, even though it was